Hey guys, and welcome to your lymphatic flow. This practice is an amazing one to do post flight to get some lymph and fluid moving through the body, as well as on a regular basis to just support a healthy immune response. In case you didn't know, our lymphatic system, unlike our circulatory or cardiovascular system that uses the heart as a pump to pump blood throughout the body, our lymphatic system solely relies on our muscle activation and our breath to get that fluid moving around and support a healthy waste removal from the body. All right, so when you're ready, you're going to come and stand in a comfortable hip width position with your feet, and with your hands, you're going to place them towards your diaphragm. Yeah, so just towards the center of your body, and just apply the tiniest little bit of pressure in with your hands towards your belly. Close down through your eyes and just relax your face, relax your neck. Allowing the breath to just arrive naturally to start with. And because our lymphatic system is highly connected to our breath, we're going to use a bit more forceful breath and exhales this class. So when you're ready, can you start to breathe in a little bit more sharp? And then exhale forcefully, let it go. Beautiful. Feel more like this. Big breath in as you feel the ribs expand, the belly rise towards your palms. And then exhale to melt it back down. Nice. Let's go one more like this. Big breath in and hold it at the top. Stay for 3, for 2, and 1 big breath. Let it go. All right, start to blink, open the eyes. We are going to start with some lymph node activation. So I'll get you to just create a little V shape with your hands, with your fingers. And you're going to place 2 fingers in front of your ear and 2 fingers behind. And we're just going to start and create some rubbing sensation. Now, I want you to also use the base of your palm. So kind of coming with your hands down towards your jaw as well as with your fingers behind your ears. Good. Yeah, we're doing that because we have the lymph nodes behind the ears, but we also have them kind of like just along the jaw. So you want to make sure we cover as much surface as possible. You can start to create some circular movements here. There's no right or wrong, really. Good. We're going to move next towards our clavicles, so our collarbones. All right, let's bring our hands down towards your collarbones and just place your hands on top and start to again rub it in and out. And again, you can really allow the base of your palm to rest down as well, maybe going up and down, making sure we cover as much surface as we can. Good. Now, our lymphatic system is highly connected and works alongside our liver and other bodily organs that support healthy waste removal and detoxification of waste. So it's really important to keep it healthy and just make sure it's working properly and function the way we want it to. Nice. Our next stop is going to be just again on towards that diaphragm. And we're just going to start to again rub up and down. If you can, bring your fingers onto your skin, even better. Beautiful. So yeah, it's a really powerful tool for us to be able to unlock. You can definitely do this practice daily, weekly, and just whenever you feel like you have a little bit of stagnation through the body. Maybe you're coming down with something and you need a bit of a boost to your immune system. Let's move next towards our underarms. So you're going to bring our hands just across the body like so, and just starting to create gentle circles with your hands. Nice work. Beautiful. Now the lymph always flows towards the heart. So you will notice that when we do some stroke movements around our limbs mainly, it's going to always be towards the heart. If you ever did a lymphatic drainage massage, you will know what I'm talking about. All right, on that next one, can we start to bring your hands down and then take a little tuck of the chin, start to roll it down, bring your hands behind your knees. And again, just start to rub it in and out. Just allow your head to hang heavy, and then see if you can walk your hands down towards your ankles, and again rubbing in and out. So from the inside of the ankles and from the outside. And then maybe even tapping a little bit around the calves, the shins, and then up towards the thighs, behind the knees, really going all over, up towards your glutes, your lower back. All right, and then just allow your hands to fall down in front of you and starting to roll it all the way up. Can you bend your knees, sweep your hands down, take a nice big breath as you reach your arms up. 2 more like this. Bend your knees, sweep your arms, inhale, reach. Last one, lengthen and reach it up. Good, can you grab a hold of your right wrist and then just start to create some stroke movements down towards your heart. Good, and then just grab a hold of that right wrist, come up and over to the left, nice big stretch. Coming back through center, take it to the other side. Stroke movements, getting that fluid directed towards the heart, towards the center of the body. And then grab your wrist, pull it over, big breath. Let it go. All right, bring it all the way back through center. We're going to start with some movements. So, can you find a hinge with your body? Send your bottom back. Reach your arms up and overhead. And you're going to start to peel the right heel off the floor as you sweep your right arm past your hip. And then lengthen and reach it back out, switch sides. Left heel, left arm. Good. Keep it going. Your belly is just gently hugging in and your ribs are pulling in towards the midline. Now, as you peel your heel off the mat, can you think about pressing the ball of the foot down as opposed to transferring the weight to the other foot? So you're really getting into your calf muscles rather than kind of being lazy and then leaning over to the other side. So you really want to feel those muscles starting to engage and then starting to pump that fluid, that lymph from the ankles, from the lower body, all the way up. Good. Nice work. Now you can stay with that variation or reach both arms. And we're going to start to lift both heels up and then drop them down. Both heels up and drop. Maybe you start to either reach off your arms past your hips as you lift your heels and then lengthen back out. Good. Find something steady to look at. Nice. Now I really highly encourage you to use that diaphragmatic breath on the way in and that forceful exhale on the way out. Beautiful work to really make sure we are supporting that lymphatic drainage. Just here for another 5. Good, 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up to stand. Starting to hop a little bit from side to side or just through center. Yeah, might feel a bit weird, but just have a bit of fun. Enjoy it. Pumping that blood from those calves. Maybe you can take it a little bit side to side. Just really find what feels good. And maybe just allow your hands to just flop down by the side. Really, again, supporting that drainage. Just another 5. Good. Maybe you can go a little bit higher. Finding more impact on the way down. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Come all the way down. All right. We're going to come to stand to the top of the mat. Whew. Tuck your chin down to your chest. Starting to soften your knees and roll it all the way down. Take a moment to just hang heavy. Can you start to reach your right arm as you extend your right leg up? Sorry, right arm up. Extend your right leg, reach your right arm up. Bring it back down, take it over to the other side. Good. 1 more to each side, right arm, right leg. Open the chest, twist. Bring it back down, reach it up. All right. When you're ready, stack yourself all the way up. We're going to stand a little bit wider than our hips and then come to find bit of a turn out with your toes. I'm just going to move a little bit. You can stay to the top of your mat. Toes are turned out, knees are turned out. Bring your fingers together in front of your chest. And we're just going to start to lean over to one side. Stretch to the side waist. Come back through center. Switch it over. Back to center. We're going to start and add a squats in. Now, it's not a workout, right? So it's not really going to get the heart rate elevated or getting into some muscle endurance. This is not what this is about. But we do want to make sure that we're getting as many muscles involved as we can. When you're ready, come back through center, drop down into your sumo squat. Do the same thing. Lower down. Center, lengthen other side. That's it. You can either reset through center every time, or you can just go in from one side to the next. We're going to start and add a reach of the arms. Really lengthen. One arm down, one arm up. Back through center. Lengthen. Really push your knees away from you. Open up through your hip joints. Nice. Now really starting to get into our glutes as well as our quads. Our quads are the biggest muscles in our body, so we really want to make sure we get them involved here to pump that fluid around. Nice. Maybe you speed it up a little bit, just going from side to side for 6. We're not going to stay too long in any movement. Good. 4, 3. Use that forceful breath in and out. 2 and 1. Come back through center. Keep your feet wide, but turn your toes to face forwards. Hands to chest. Can you just find your Cossack lunge? Coming down over one foot, and then come all the way up to stand. Send your bottom back and down. Lengthen it up. Good. So now, getting more into that single leg movements. Make sure that you're stacking your hips over your knee, over your ankle, rather than just kind of like leaning with no control. So really controlling, lengthening your sit bones back behind you. All right, again, starting to reach the arms. One arm comes down towards your foot, one arm to ceiling, back through center. Lengthening and twist, center. With that lymphatic drainage, a lot of twisting, a lot of rotations are really helping to support that movement of the lymph. Nice, you can stay here, or again, you can speed it up a little bit and just switch and switch and switch. Really open the chest. Eyes towards your hand that goes up to ceiling. Lengthen through your sit bones. The whole body is working in that movement. Find that forceful exhale for another 6. Good. We stand and reset. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Come back through center. Bring it in. Reset. All right. Little cactus of the arms. Take that rotation side to side. You can get those legs involved, turning hips and foot towards the same direction as your body. Maybe you just start to let your hands as well flow and flow. Good. Your arms are like a noodle now. There's no control over what they're doing. Last 4. Nice work. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Back to center. All right. Again, tucking your chin down to your chest, starting to roll yourself all the way down and walk your hands forwards, finding a down dog. Starting to find a little pedal out through those legs. Maybe looking past your underarms. And then when you're ready, press your left heel down. Can you float your right leg up to ceiling? Open up through your hip. Bend your knee towards your bottom. Big breath. As you rotate your hips back to center, can you step the right foot between your hands? All right, take a moment to find some length, stretching into the front of that knee. Sorry, the front knee, the back of that front knee. All right, and then coming all the way forwards, just taking a little rock back and forth. And I'm just going to, again, get into your calf at the back. So coming up onto the tippy toes and then press it away. And then just find center, stretch, feel the stretch to the back calf. Press your left hand down. Can you reach your right arm to ceiling? Open and twist a little bit further. Bring it all the way back down and then lengthen that front knee. Sink it back down. Reach the right arm. Open and twist. Back to center. Reach the right leg long. Maybe you lift your toes off the mat. Good. Nice. One more like this. Reach it long, lengthen. Back to center. Reach your arm. And then lower your hand down. Send it back. Find your down dog. Press your right heel down. Lengthen your left leg. Reach it up. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Look to the left. Big breath in. And then as you exhale, square yourself back to center, left hand between your hands. Finding that triangle or pyramid stretch. And then exhale, shift it forwards. Again, taking that little back and forth, up onto your right tippy toes, and then press them down. All right, now keep that stretch through the back calf. Right hand is down, left arm is going to reach up, 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 and find an extra twist up. Exhale, come back down, lengthen the front knee, maybe lift your left toes. Bring it forwards and reach your left arm, open and twist. Back through center, lengthen that left leg. Bring it down. Reach. Just one more like this. Find that stretch. Bring it down. Lengthen your left arm. All right, both hands are going to come down. Can you bring both your knees down and just find some cat-cow stretches? Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, lower back, mid back, around your spine, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, drop that belly, lift the chest, shine your heart. Exhale, bring it all the way back in. You can stay with that or maybe taking some circles. You can close down to the eyes, finding some intuitive movement. Breathing in and out through your nose. Making sure we reverse the circles if you took them. And then we're going to come and lay down on our backs. So laying down, come to find a comfortable position. Can you lengthen your left leg out? And then reach the right leg up to ceiling. Good. If you feel more comfortable, you can keep that left knee bent. That's all right. Otherwise, keep it long. And then right leg is up. Gently pull it in towards you. You can point and flex your toes. Good. And then as you keep that right leg high, can you start to again just creating some stroke movements in and up towards the center of the body. Nice work. All right, and then just bend your knee. Take your left hand across your right knee and just pull it in across the body. Take your eyes to the right side, so opposite direction from when your knee is. And just take a nice big breath in that twist and a forceful exhale out. Bring it all the way back through center and then lengthen the right leg long as you take your left leg up. Pull it gently towards you. And again, just flex and point. Good, really feeling that stretch. And then just hold your leg up, starting to create those stroke movements in towards you. Going all across your shin, your calf, and then towards your thigh. All right, we're going to finish with some leg elevation. So I encourage you, if you have a chair or a couch, use that to just support your legs and just bring your legs onto that chair or couch or even a wall. Otherwise, you can just allow your legs to come up towards the ceiling and then feeling the flow of the lymph fluid in towards your heart. Good. If you have a chair or a couch, you can always place a little cushion underneath your tail or your lower back to really elevate your pelvis and support that movement of the fluid up towards the heart. So there's a little bit of an angle there. All right, you can close down through your eyes. Bring your hands back towards the diaphragm, that just the way we started. Take in a beautiful big breath in and a forceful exhale out. We're going to finish with some box breathing. So when you're ready, take in a cleansing breath in and a full exhale out to let the air fully go. And the next breath in, can you take it to the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Last time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just allow the breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Take a few more moments here with your eyes closed, with your body relaxed, feeling really held by the earth. Feeling the weight of your body just melting down beneath you. Take a moment to notice how the body is feeling. Big breath in and out. All right, you can stay here for as long as you would like. Otherwise, if you'd like to finish class seated, you can roll yourself onto one side, then press yourself up to sit. Coming into a comfortable cross-legged position. Taking a nice full breath in, reach your arms up, find length through your fingers. Bring the palms together, lower your hands down to your heart space. You guys are all done. I hope you're feeling nice and relaxed, and I will catch you next time.